took her to 11 under. We mentioned the putt from off the green that began the run of 3 straight birdies for Lexi.
You can see how steep that slope is. Beautiful.
That's a bonus. She doesn't miss many greens. At the 10th, here's another great story. The veteran from Thailand, Pornanong Patlam, 95th in the race to the CME Globe. Every shot counts, especially for those right around that 100th spot on the race to the CME Globe points list.
There's a good battle for the Rolex Player of the Year between Jin Young Ko and Nelly KORDA. And the points are only awarded inside the top 10.
The hole is in that bowl of this Biarritz designed green. They say they've, even for the members, they've never had an ace when it's been down in the little valley.
This is an interesting hole today. 94 yards, Karen.
It is, and this is a 54-degree wedge. You've got a controlled spin.
She controlled it. Perfection. How about that?
That's pretty awesome.
Greens are going to be very soft with that rain that came through. Now Nelly for birdie.
With these uphill putts, important not to try and give it extra, and she did not, and that was a perfect putt.
Now Christina Kim.
Well, this one, I mean, what makes it so scary is that, you know, you've got water all the way surrounding the hole, and that's really well done as well. But because it's so short, you feel like you have to attack it and you have to go for it.
To 11 under par. Yeah, well done. It's a good outward 9 for Christina.
Jin Young Ko, 4 wins in her last 7 starts going back to the first week of July. Counter out at your own risk. Back-to-back birdies for Jin Young Ko.
It's a pretty looking shot.
Pretty close.
I don't know. I think this one might be pink, but
yeah, she does have the pink.
I think
Chella
she
has
does.
the orange.
Yeah.
Colored ball.
And a very good shot. She is, to my eye, just such a good little swinger of the golf club.
Yeah, this is J. Marie Green for a birdie at the 13th. It's J. Marie to 6 under. This looks likely to be the final week of the year for J. Marie Green. We've talked about players trying to get into next week in the CME Group Tour Championship. 2 players have elected not to play next week. Let's go to 10.
Christina Kim's approach.
And that's from 153. It was off quite a heavy downhill lie. That was an 8-iron. And I think sensibly trying to keep that short of the hole. Anything long goes down that slope.
2-year lease of a Lamborghini is on the line all week for anyone making an ace. This is Danielle Kang. We've had one already this week, and that close for Danielle. Danielle Kang, terrific tee shot. Cashes it in for a birdie to get to 8 under into a tie for 15th.
This is Lydia Ko for a birdie at 13. Back-to-back birdies for Lydia, and she slides up into a tie for 3rd. Got a lot of season-long races going on. We've got the race to the CME Globe.
On the tee at the 12th, Nelly KORDA. Karen Stupple's there.
And Nelly's got a 9-iron. The wind is off the right.
Every shot looks good to me in the air. I keep thinking one's going to find the hole.
Christina Kim, the veteran American, 19th year on tour, in danger of losing her card. 98th in the race to the CME Globe Top 100. Keep their card. Missed Monday qualifying by 1, and then later found out she'd been had been awarded a sponsor's exemption, and now she's in contention to win for the first time in 7 years on tour. You've got players who are playing really well who can't even crack the top 10. Jin Young Ko and this woman, Brooke Henderson. Dad Dave is back. First time since COVID. Her coach, father.
Canada's had very, very strict COVID.
Yeah, but this is actually quite nice. It's got a great lie off a slight upslope. It's from 122, and that's a little wedge.
Yeah. You can be wide off the tee here and get away.
Gotta land it right at hole high. It's a little downslope just before. That's at least hole high, just right of it.
Yeah, good shot. Good shot. Chance to go in. Going to be a tap-in birdie for Lexi, and she is dialed in. Yeah. 16 under, 5 under for the day. It's past 70 here.
Yeah, little 8-iron. This is right of the hole. All right, the fans know how this is going to end up.
Left herself a nice putt.
She's second in total driving. She's fifth in ball striking when the putter cooperates. Just a moment ago at the par 3 12th, WEI-LING in that final group.
You're having a really tough day thus far, but 8-iron in the hands here. And this ball took off on a good line just left of it.
WEI-LING, a tap-in birdie. Foot away from the Lamborghini for a couple of years. There's that tough start Tom talked about earlier. Second shot at 18 for Lydia Ko.
Big wide green at 18. If you were going to kind of pick out the middle of it, that's where the hole is today.
Lydia can join the group at 14 under.
You guys had a lot of time on your hands.
And a good view. Matilda Castron's had a tough day. 4 under, 4 over on the front, then a double at 10, but bouncing back, birdies at 14 and 15, and nearly a 2 at the 16th.
No, she didn't. She has 66 yards left.
See if she's got this dialed in. Asking for it to sit. Now it needs to spin. Yeah. There's a quality strike there to get that much spin from 66 yards. Turned a lot.
That was a quicker stroke, just through impact.
Christina was one of those players that did not get rewarded for her play in 2020. It was a shortened season, and they didn't really reward players for where they finished on the money list. They just used their position on the priority list, which is how they...
How dedicated she is, how hard she works. She doesn't do it in front of the camera often. She'll post a little social media about her fitness, but that's really it. Great putt.
What a bounce back. After the short miss at 15, Lexi with a birdie to take the lead back.
Let's go to 18.
And Nelly KORDA second.
It's a 9-iron from 128. This one nice and high though, floating towards the hole.
Nearly floated in. And Nelly for birdie to tie the lead.
Well, if those 15 footers aren't going in the hole for you, why not hit it in tight?
She did that at 17th.
Fully capable of going low any given day, and she has that aggressive nature that leads to low scores.
Right on cue.
Boom.
Se Young to 14 under, within 2 at the moment. Hasn't won this year. She's won in each season since winning Rookie of the Year in 2015.
Really well struck. Got it up high enough to take some distance off it.
So LEXI Thompson and NELLY KORDA, two of the biggest names in the game, are going to share the lead going into the final round tomorrow here at the Pelican Women's Championship.